guys, it's Becca. Welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, make sure you go ahead and subscribe and hit that notification bell down below so you don't miss any of my future uploads. So for today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you guys 15 different productive things you can do at home. Hopefully you are all social distancing and self-quarantining as much as possible, so I know we're all starting to go a little bit crazy staring at the same four walls, and it can also be hard to motivate yourself and to structure your day and not just lay in bed watching Netflix all day, so hopefully these ideas will give you a jumping off point to be a little bit more productive. But I do want to say that, you don't have to be 100% productive all of the time. I know I've been putting a lot of pressure on myself that's kind of unnecessary to just be making the most out of this and doing the most. But I think it's also really important to rest and breathe and relax a bit. So the last 5 things I'm going to be sharing with you guys are all self-care oriented, and you can't even be productive if you're not taking care of yourself. You won't be working to the best of your abilities if you mentally and spiritually aren't at your best. So I think it's all really important, and with all of that said, I will quit bothering and we will just get into the productive things. Alright, so my first 5 ideas all center around improving the physical space around you, which is your home most likely, because when we're spending so much time in our homes, I think it's really important to have a space that is just as enjoyable as possible and as conducive to what our life needs. So my first idea for you guys is to do a deep clean. It is spring, so it's probably time for a good spring cleaning anyway, so either pick a room in your house, like your bedroom if you're staying at your parents' house like I am, or you can go for the whole house or a whole bunch of rooms, whatever you guys want, but just make sure you guys do everything. So don't forget about dusting your fan, dusting the things on your shelves, cleaning your windows, all those little things that if you're like me, you kind of procrastinate them and only do them every once in a while. Do them all this time, and also make sure you're sanitizing frequently touched surfaces, so things like doorknobs and light switches are all very important to clean right now. My second idea for you guys is to give a room a makeover. Now you probably can't do a full-blown makeover because you shouldn't be going out and buying paint and decorations and things like that, but you can do a little thing just to freshen up your space. Even just changing how your furniture is arranged can make a big difference. You can even do some DIYs with some different materials you might already own. Even if you need to switch it up like every week or something to keep things feeling fresh, I think that could be helpful to a lot of people. And we're hoping to do this for my sister's bedroom soon, so if we do that, I will definitely film it and make a video out of it for you guys, so make sure you subscribed so you do not miss that. My third idea for you guys is to clean out your closet, so go through all of your clothing and decide what you want to keep, what you want to get rid of. There's so many videos about this on the internet, from Marie Kondo and lots of different people. I would definitely be doing this, except most of my clothes are at school in Richmond right now and I am at home in Raleigh. So it's a little impossible for me to do that, but I would definitely be doing it, and I highly encourage you guys to do it as well. And of course, you probably can't actually go out and sell or donate these items right now, but you can get everything ready for when we are able to do that again. You can just put them in a box or a bag or something under your bed maybe until that time comes. My fourth idea is to clean out your technology, which I feel like people always forget about this when they're talking about cleaning things out. Honestly, cleaning out all the digital clutter can also be really stress relieving, and it's just a good thing to do. So grab your phone, grab your laptop, whatever you had, go through all of your emails, all of your pictures, all of your notes, all of your downloads and your documents. Just go through everything and really decide what you need, what you can delete, and try to maybe set up some organizational systems as well with, different labels or folders in your inboxes, your camera roll, or whatever it is. And this is something I like to do about twice a year, usually when I'm on winter and summer break, when I actually have time to do this. And doing it pretty often just makes it so much more manageable because you just have, of course, less to go through the more often you do it. And my fifth idea is to repair something. Now, I don't know about you guys, but whenever I have something small I need to fix, it's never really a priority. I just always tell myself, yeah, I'll do that when I get time, but now you might actually have some time, so it's time to, fix that light bulb, fix that squeaky hinge. I know I need to fix the one on my closet door. It is annoying the crap out of me. Or, sew a button back on a shirt, whatever it is for you. Take the 15 minutes or whatever it is and just do it. Personally, I have an entire stack of clothing that sits in my room that, I need to sew up a little hole in, or I need to make adjustments since I thrifted it, so I will definitely be going through that stack as soon as I can. And now moving on a little bit, my next couple ideas focus more on personal development. So my sixth idea is to apply for some scholarships. Now this is obviously most applicable to students, but I have seen other relief organizations that are out there to help people out financially during this time, so maybe that is a little more appropriate to your life. But as a student, I will be definitely researching some new scholarship opportunities to apply for, as well as submitting the last couple I have due on April 1st, which is very soon, so I will be doing that soon as well. My 7th idea is to work on your career. Now I know a lot of people can't really be applying for jobs right now because of how much the job market is suffering. Even if you can't apply for a job, or even if that's not the stage of your life you're in yet, like me, there's still plenty of other ways you can work on your career. So you can take this time to update your resume, you can build a website if you're an artist, maybe you take this time to work on your portfolio, or if you're a dancer like me, you take this time to make a reel or something like that. There's plenty of different things you can be doing. Even just researching, future jobs and fields that you would want to work in one day can be really productive as well. And again, even if you're not looking for a job right now, this will just make you feel all the more prepared when you do graduate, or when it is a better time to enter the job market. My 8th idea for you guys is to work on your goals. So now that it's March, I feel like some people's New Year's resolutions have probably kind of started to slip to the side. So take this time to, check back in with those goals you set at the beginning of the year, or any other goals you have in your life. It doesn't have to be a New Year's resolution. You can even use this time to set new goals if you want, and just check back in with those and see how you're doing with them and what you want to be doing in the future. And even if it's not possible for you to be working on a goal directly, say your goal was to go vegan and that just seems like a crazy life change to be making right now, you're just trying to buy whatever is available at the grocery store right now. I completely understand that. So even if something isn't totally feasible, you can still be doing your research and making plans for when it is more possible to do so. And my 9th idea for you guys is to take an online class. Now I know many of us who are students are kind of forced to do this anyway, but even besides that, if you want to take some other ones, or if you're not a student, there are so many just cool free things that are happening online right now. Personally, I'm a dancer and I have just been blown away by how just awesome the dance community is being with all of these different things they are offering. So of course there are dance classes available and lots of exercise classes. My best friend actually sent to our class that the Ivy Leagues are offering a ton of free online classes right now. So that is top-notch education that you could be getting for free. I know Archer and Olive, the stationery company I talked about in last week's video, she is offering a free painting class, which is really cool. So there's just so many different things. I'm sure I just barely even scratched the surface just now. I will put links to everything that I am aware of in the description box, which if you guys don't know, I always go hard in the description box. I bulk that up with information, so definitely check that out. And my last 6 ideas, I lied in the intro when I said it was 5. It's actually 6 ideas that are more focused around self-care that I have for you guys. So my 11th idea in total is to cook something new. Now you can also, of course, support local restaurants during this time, which is important as well, but also take this time to get into the kitchen and just play around and cook something new. Cooking, I think, is just really fun because it's so rewarding. You get to eat what you make, you get to enjoy what you make. I think tomorrow night I'm gonna make jackfruit barbecue for the first time for dinner. I will definitely link that recipe down below and let you guys know on Instagram how that goes. But yeah, just get into the kitchen and cook or bake something, whatever floats your boat. My 11th idea for you guys is to read a book. I just find reading to be so relaxing, especially if it's fiction. You can just go to a whole nother world, just forget about your current struggles for just, even 30 minutes a day can be really beneficial and really enjoyable. Or you can also, read some nonfiction, that might relate to your goals that we talked about earlier. Personally, I've been rereading a series from my childhood. It's The Inheritance Cycle. The first book is called Aragon. It has a big dragon on the cover if you're more familiar with that. I know, super nerdy, but it's just been so enjoyable. And since I already read it before when I was a kid, it's just all coming back to me, and I have such, positive, nostalgic memories associated with it. So it's just been really fun, and honestly I've been picking it up every chance I get. My 12th idea for you guys is to go for a walk. Now of course, be careful if there are other people out. Please keep your distance. I know I need to do this. I need to get out of my house and go for a walk, and I think it'll just be so nice. Like I said earlier, it is spring. Right now the sun is shining. I know the trees and flowers have been blooming, and I want to take advantage of this beautiful weather that we're having and just this beautiful earth that we are so lucky to live on every single day. I am just constantly in awe with that, and I feel like I need to reconnect with that, and a walk can just be a really great and accessible way to do that. You can listen to music while you go on a walk. You can even call a friend and tell them to go on a walk as well, so it's kind of like you guys are walking together. I think that would be really fun, and it's a great way to get some exercise too. My 13th idea for you guys is to have a little photo shoot. Now you probably can't actually have someone take the photos for you. You'll have to do it yourself, but I feel like everyone is posting self-timer pics these days anyways. But this is just a great excuse to actually get ready for the day, which can just help put you in the right mindset, the right mood. You feel prepared to actually do work and do things. I think it would just be super fun to have a little photo shoot. I definitely want to do this, and if you are a content creator, this can be a great time to, build up some content for you to use, or you know, you can just have fun, get some pictures for your personal Instagram, whatever you want to do. I think this would be really, really fun. My 14th idea for you guys is to have a virtual coffee date. Again, this has been something I've really been wanting to do, so if you know me personally and you're watching this, please like drop a comment, text me, whatever. I would love to have a virtual coffee date. Going to coffee shops with my friends is one of my favorite ways to hang out, so instead, I think it would be fun just to, you know, make your own cup of coffee and FaceTime them, and so it'll be kind of like you guys are at a coffee shop together, not entirely of course, but I think it would still be a fun little thing to do, and even maybe a fun thing to carry forward since I am far away from a lot of my friends when I'm at school. And of course, you don't have to make coffee. Really, this idea just comes down to calling a friend, calling a family member, getting some of that socializing in, because as humans we are naturally social creatures, and that's why this social distancing thing is so hard for us. We like having friends, we like being with other people, so I think it's important to connect with them, and getting the chance to talk to someone can be great because you can talk through, you know, any frustrations you're experiencing during this time, or you can talk about something totally different if you just want to get your mind off from the situation. But talk to people, that's what it comes down to. With all this wonderful technology, which a lot of these ideas relate to, I can't even imagine if we were going through this situation, you know, 10, 20, 30 years ago, it would look totally different, so be grateful for the technology if you have access to it. And my 15th and last idea for you guys is to take an entire day for self-care, not just a few minutes, take an entire day. Again, if that is possible to you, I mean, yes, do take 5 minutes, do take 30 minutes, whatever it is. But if you can, I would take an entire day just to do whatever you want. Not what you have to do, not what people are telling you should do, just whatever your heart just wants you to do, whether it's reading, journaling, doing yoga, you know, or if it's doing a super intense workout and then just watching Netflix for hours, whatever floats your boat, take a day and do it. I know I need to do this to myself. All these things I'm recommending to you guys are really just all the things I know I need to do to deal with this time, so hopefully we can all be in this together and all go forward being productive and caring for ourselves as well. Alright, so that's going to be all for today's video. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe down below. Doing that kind of thing really helps to support my channel so much, and I would just be so grateful if you would do that. Please also leave a comment with any other ideas you have of how we can be productive and care for ourselves this time. I would love to get a conversation going in the comments with you guys. You can also go follow me on Instagram. It is just at becca.gargiulo. And up here on the screen in a few seconds, you will see 2 videos I think you guys would enjoy, so please feel free to watch either one or both of those if you'd like. And with all of that said, please stay safe. Please continue to do all of the things that our governments are recommending us to do, and take care of yourself. I hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful day. Bye guys.